All right. So let's just take a moment. Just take a breath. Let the whole room kind of come into your senses at once. Let your day come to a stopping point. All the movement, let it all just come to a stop. That stopping point is a perch upon which you can fly into the meditative state. Meditation begins where you stop. I'm going to put us on mute here. So let yourself stop. This moment, right here, right now, is eternal. There's nothing to cling to. There's nothing to fix. If you wanted, you could just be done right now. Done with all the seeking, done with all the grasping. And this eternal moment is just here to catch you. Here to support you, here to hold you. But you have to be done. For at least the moment. There can't be any part of you pining after something else, throwing you into useless comparison. The second you do that, you get split into two. And your power just gets smaller and smaller and smaller. But then you drop it, and all that power returns. At first, like a feeling of stillness and peace. That's just the power kind of hitting up against the outsides of you. But as you stay there, it just seeps in layer by layer by layer, charging this dreaming body, buffering you from the chaos of the people who are still clinging and grasping and chasing. But for that process to start, you have to be done. At least right now. You have to drop the rope. See if you can do that right now. Attention at the forehead and crown. Anchor your awareness in this moment. and just be done. Done processing the day, done figuring out tomorrow. Done figuring out how you're going to be right. Done trying to heal a problem. Just be done. And let this moment sing. Let it be enough. Let that song be enough. First, the ringing of the silence. Steep yourself there. Make it your home. See if you can connect your breath to its song. The ringing, or the feeling, or the light, however you perceive. Make your breath quieter than that, and it'll fall into rhythm with it very naturally. if you're wandering, bring your attention back. Back to this moment. Back to the breath. What that does for you will be better than whatever you're wandering to experience. Nothing to resolve. It's better. Be done. Done fighting. Done trying to understand. All that striving is just an intricate series of veils keeping you from being yourself. Being what you are. is consciousness in the present. This is what you actually have. You are what you actually have. The real you. The conscious you that got stuck. You think you have a life and a name and all these things attached to stories that have meaning. But none of that is you. it's possible to make the perfect cup of coffee. It starts with ordering the right equipment. Maybe a pour over Melita filter with a pot that has a very long stem on it so that you can control the speed at which the water brews the beans. And then time reading about it, really learning about it. A grinder that allows you to get the grind just right, an understanding of how humidity affects that process so that you can adjust the grinder, getting the water to just the right temperature, pouring just gently enough that you don't stir the beans after they've been ground. It can take a year to really master the perfect cup of coffee. And after you make it, it's gone. It gets drunk, or it doesn't get drunk, and the volatile oils that make it perfect start to evaporate. The temperature loses its optimum heat. So we make it to be experienced. We don't pretend that this thing we worked so hard on is going to last forever. We're making it just to enjoy an experience. Because that's what we are. We're an experiencer. We're consciousness, conscious of the movement of color and light and feeling. It's beautiful. If it needs to last forever, it loses its beauty. It loses its flavor. What we don't realize is that everything in our life is that cup of coffee. You know, my friend died, and I'm going through thousands of photos kept in boxes with her husband. My past is strewn throughout those photos. I didn't let a lot of photos get taken, but they're in there. All of it hung on to, because if you let go of it, then it's gone. This person who knew me so deeply had my whole life stored inside of her. Gone. I look around me, and there's books upon books upon books. keep around anything that I pick up every 5 years. And this sense that if I just got rid of them, then that experience is just gone. But all they do is cause clutter. All they do is obscure the moment. They were only ever meant to make the perfect cup of coffee and drink it. Those keepsakes, those memories, they don't bring any permanence. They cloud mostly what's in front of you, what's actually here. I'm not saying you have to get rid of them. I'm saying you're a cup of coffee. Have the experience of being you and let it pass, because it will pass. It'll pass in a million small ways and then one big one. And it's okay. What remains is the reason you bother to show up for a class like this. The thing you seek after is actually what remains. You don't find it in those moments. You don't find it in those memories. You don't find it in your things. You don't even really find it in your ethics, or those things you hold so fast to that make the world a better place. You have those things. I have them too. But where you really find it is in those moments of stopping. Those moments which are themselves a death. And in those moments is the comfort that you're looking for in every other thing you do. Everybody here tonight has had that experience. Own it. If you've learned it, and you have, live it. There are things you can do for this world with your principles, and you should. You know, it's a world that we have to interact with. But the best thing you can do most days is be done. Be in your clarity, your comfort, your joy, and step into the world as that. Let people experience someone experiencing who they are without the veils blocking them. I've been teaching for like 30 years, I think. I don't know. Chelsea's always the one that kept track of that. But what you see over and over again is people, when they start meditating, when they start really doing it, they suddenly realize they were what was wrong with their job. Because the people who come in are completely different people. The whole world responds differently to them. I've been in lines at an airport where someone was behaving badly and then they turn around and they apologize to me, even though I wasn't a part of it. Because they can see themselves in the reflection of someone actually living as they actually are. That initiates change. That's why you attend a class like this. I'm sure you guys have seen examples of that in your own life. You're not new students. It comes from being done. Letting it be done. And being with what's left. It's way better than everything else you've tried. Drink every moment like a cup of coffee. Manifest, build, and then drink and be done. Connect, love, and drink that experience. Don't try to own that experience. There are people in your life that used to bring you a lot of comfort, and then they entered a different season of their life and they betrayed you or disappointed you. And because it was supposed to be eternal, you gain no comfort from the friendship you had while you had it. It's just another veil between you and a good cup of coffee. Let go of ownership. Drink the coffee when it's ready and let it pass. When it gets cold, it's okay to step away from it. Every moment, every construction eventually goes off. Even if everybody is just living from their true selves, the ripeness of moments fades. Let it change. Be done trying to hold it all in one place. Let it be done. Some of you are turning inward a little bit. Renew your focus. Forehead and crown. Stay awake. And breathe. Not with effort. Just be done. Give yourself to it. And all the energy you need will be there. Show yourself. Are there any questions about any of that? Love to hear from you if you have any. You could unmute yourself or you could put them in the chat. Any but what about thises or about that's? Or other things you want to talk about? Great, Suki. Glad to hear it. All right. Well, the cycle of the teaching seems to have ramped down about 5 minutes early, so I think I might just let you get back to your night. But I will be here again next Thursday, as always. And this week, spend some time every day being done. Several times a day, just stop everything and let it be done. Let yourself sink into that. You're going to have to show your nervous system over and over and over again. But it's easy to integrate that into every bit of your day. All right. Reach out if you need me. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, William.
Thank you.
Good night.